Right now, by the way, Jeffrey Banks is coming up next hour. I can't wait to show you some of his tabletop ideas for you. In this magic briefcase, right, is your new pet's playpen. Now, this is the first time you've ever had a chance to shop for these at HSN. This is the 45-inch portable playpen, and it's $44.95, 3 months on a flex payment. We have black, blue, pink, or red. Let's go to the action. Over there, they zip in their own little briefcase, like I said. Show us what you got.
Well, how fun is this? Because
hi, everybody.
Just like you would use a playpen for your children, there's a playpen for pets. And the whole idea is that maybe you need a few minutes to get something done. Maybe your dog is food aggressive and needs to eat in its own little area. This is a safe way to put them in here, give them space to play. We have Lily and Lainey in here today, little chihuahuas. And look at the room they've got in there. So I can put their toys in here. If I've got the bug man coming and I want to kind of separate the dogs so that they're not near the poison, and maybe I just want to keep them occupied for some reason or another, I can put them in here, give them all this space, and I can access them right from the top. So how easy is that? There's doors on either side, one here and one there, and then the doors actually unzip and roll up so that you can let them go in and out on their own. But it's just a nice, kind of like your own private dog park at home.
I love that idea.
Just a way to corral them.
I like how big it is.
It's very big, 45 inches. It's a very generous size. And we can't forget the kitties because
no, we cannot.
This is great for kitties if you want to put their kitty litter box in here. So you know what?
Especially if they're recuperating and you don't want them to have run of the house because they need to be in a smaller space.
That's a great point. And you know what I think is so fun? Because the bottom is actually detachable. The top screen, this unzips, and this is completely removable. So you can unzip the top, you can access your pet, and you can actually remove this. You wouldn't want to do that if you have a kitty, of course. But what I think is so genius is because the bottom is detached, let's say I have a litter box and I just want to take this and I want to lift it and I want to put it over the litter box. Now my cat can jump in through the open top, but my dogs can't get in and get the litter if you have both. If you have both cats and dogs, you know what I mean. So that happens. But the best part of all is I want to show you.
And what's this kitty cat's name?
This one is Timmy.
Hi, Timmy. Hi, Timmy.
Timmy is a little nervous, but doing well.
But doing great,
and he's got all that room in there, so it's all good. So look at this. You get the matching case.
So
this is, by the way, the lightest weight in its category. So really, really lightweight, nice and thin. And it's portable. It's a portable pet playpen, so you can take it everywhere. Holidays are coming up. You're going to be visiting family and friends. You want to maybe take your pet with you, or maybe you just want to kind of put them on the tile in the corner of the room so that when your guests walk in the door, they're not jumping all over them, right? So look at how easy this is.
They can still see the action,
Absolutely, and still feel part of the family. There is a little piece of elastic. You just undo that. You don't need an engineering degree. It's just going to pop open just like that. Look at that, how nice and easy that is.
Super.
Super, super lightweight, okay? And then because there's no bottom on it, you can put the separate bottom on if you would like. Comes just like this.
So it's a zip-on, zip-off.
Nope, the bottom actually has little grab tabs.
Oh, good, perfect.
So there's little grab tabs, and you just lay that inside. Nice and easy, but most of the time you don't even need the bottom. If you've got a tile floor, just put it right over them, put it over that kitty litter box, put it over the pets when your company's coming in the door. Maybe you've got a repairman coming.
Maybe you're remodeling.
Yep, I just want to put them up for a few minutes, just exactly like you would use a playpen. But then when you're done with it, look at this, it just folds up. You don't need an engineering degree. You don't need any tools or anything. It just folds up nice and simple like this. Oops, I didn't do that right, apologize. Nice and simple, and that's it. It's nothing to it.
See,
and
there's
it'll
nothing
fit
to
right
it.
back in the case.
And even if you're like, oh wait, I just need to flip it a different way, it's instant. So don't even worry about that.
You can't do it the wrong way because the wire is nice and pliable. It'll just go right back in the case, and the case is nice and big, so it's not a snug fit. It'll come in and out really easy.
So I have Russian Blue rescues. They're mixes, you know. And Russian Blues, you know when their favorite time is when the company leaves.
Oh,
they are not into having people over at the house. And if you know a Russian Blue, you know that they're fabulously wonderful for their mom and dad, but they don't like anybody else.
Well, and that's actually a good point, because when people come over, you worry about them leaving a door open. Of
course. Oh my gosh, welcome to my own private fear, but I know it's not my own. Everybody has that.
Very serious.
So it's very serious. So you have now protection. You have a way to corral and wrangle the cats, which we all know is impossible usually. You have a way to make your company, especially like I have a girlfriend, who's allergic to cats. So she really prefers to have the cats in the other room, which I totally understand. Well, I like to still have them like in view. And so this would be perfect. We don't need to go sit next to them, but they can still be part of the action. Because they get a lot of anxiety when they know something's happening at the house and they can't see what it is. So this is such a good idea. I love what you said about food aggression. Oh, my Phoebe kitty loved to eat. Sweetness is food. Holy smoke, that was an issue. I wish we had had this back then.
What about if you have a pet that's on prescription food?
Of course.
And you need to feed them separate. Or maybe your pet is recovering from something and you need to keep an eye on what goes in and what comes out. Okay? I mean, we're pet parents. That's the kind of stuff that we deal with. Put them in here. You can monitor them. You always want to keep them supervised. You know, you can use this outside, but it's something that you want to always keep them supervised, especially when it's something new. But just think about how easy it is. When you're done with it, just put it back. Just put it back like
right back in there.
Put it in the case. Take it with you if you're traveling. You know, the holidays are coming up. Great gift for the new pet parents. With lots of new pets coming in homes, hopefully there'll be lots of adoptions this season. It's just a nice, simple way to contain your pet and keep them in a play area just like their own little private dog park.
Well, they just got their own condo.
It's kind of like their own condo. And remember, the top is removable, the bottom is removable. You can easily put the bottom in there if you want to use it. I just put it over on tile, and then I don't have to worry. But there's so many things you'll use it for. What about after their bath?
Yeah,
okay, so you know they're going to dry off someplace they shouldn't. And even if it's, you know, your furniture or a rug or something, let's face it, once the dog is wet, if they're going to dry off on something else, they're kind of going to get dirty again. Even if your furniture and everything isn't dirty, they're going to get, you want them to dry by air or by towel. So put them in here and then just keep an eye on them, enjoy them, use it just like you would with a child's playpen.
We have black, blue, pink, or red. This is the launch of us showing this to you on HSN. It is different than anything we've ever done in terms of we've never had the playpen for you. I know I'm hitting my mic with something, sorry guys. But what I want to invite you to do is just try it. See how your kitty cat or your puppy dog likes it and see how it solves the dilemma, especially because company is going to be coming more and more over the holidays. Or maybe you're going to be staying with some folks and you're lucky enough to be able to bring your pets with you. There's going to be a time when you're going to be really glad that you have them contained without having to do a cage or anything like that. It gives them a lot of room. I love the idea of being able to put the litter box in with, for example, Timmy here, because that gives you that whole control.
Right, and it also is going to keep that where the dog can't get to it.
Exactly.
You know, and sometimes our pets just even have a favorite toy, and they'll fight over it. I know that I can't give my dogs certain toys unless I separate them, because one's going to take it away from the other one, and then we're going to have a problem. So I can put them in here and let them play. This is their little private play area. Let them play, also let them have fun, and not worry about it.
What do you think about introducing, you know, there's stages of introducing a cat into the household in different locations?
Very good for that, because
towards the end, when they're, you know, not just saying hi to each other under the door. You maybe, you know, introduce this. So you've got a couple of options just right off the top of our heads, but I think you're going to come up with ideas yourself.
Well, and again, this is the lightest weight in the category. It's the most economical version, and because it's got the mesh panels, it's great ventilation for the animals. They have great visibility on the outside of it, and they still feel like they're part of the family. You'll find 1,000,001 uses as you have it. You know, you always want to make sure you're supervising your pet with anything new. But I tell you, that something like this, that they can get in and have this extra room, have their own little area, put their favorite toy in there, put their prescription food in there. Maybe you're giving them a pill in their food, and you want to make sure if you've got multiple pets that the right one's getting the pill, or the cat, the dog or the cat. This is a great way to do it. Put it in there. You can check to see if it was all eaten.
I like that idea. I like that idea a lot. So, like for me, my Tony, he needs some little medicine every night, and sometimes he knows it's coming, so he will go and hide, right? It's like I think about it, and he's like, I gotcha, and then, you know, go hide. So I could put Tony in here, when he happens to be, you know, right there, put him in there, go get the medicine, come on back, and give him his little, we call it chicken juice. It's to help him with his little heart, and that would be such a problem solver for us, because every night we dread it.
And that's what it's about. It's all about making life simpler, keeping the pets happy, giving them the room they need. This is for exercise. So, you know, you may be in a place where